Bonjour tout le monde and welcome to yet another episode of School of French Language. And this time we have with us our very dear student Prabhdeep. And Prabhdeep has scored some wonderful results, guys. She had scored C2 in TEF exams. So welcome once again, Prabh, to this interview of School of French Language. We are so proud to have you here for this interview. So
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
please introduce yourself and tell us what motivated you to start learning French. Just a little
Thank you
brief
so much.
intro, and then what motivated you to learn French.
For sure, sir. Myself, Prabhdeep. I started my journey last year when I was done with my studies. So basically, I came to Canada like 3 years ago. After finishing my studies, I felt like now I need to go towards something that's gonna give me PR because that's very hard these days. So after I finished my studies, I directly jumped into doing French. I had a little bit knowledge while I was studying through the videos and reels, I would say, but I started last year after my studies completely with A1, A2, and then I moved on with you guys. As we know that PR is getting very hard, so that motivated me to do French. Also, learning a new language is a different experience. So now I can speak four languages, so that's a different kind of feeling that I have now. Yeah.
Great, great. So when you joined the School of French Language, what was your level of French and what was your ultimate goal?
Okay, so that's a very good question. I had literally no knowledge in French because French is not our mother tongue or it's not any second or third language that we learn. I only knew English and the Punjabi. That's the basic things that we know. But I had no level in French, and my ultimate goal was only B2 with 7 in all. That's required for PR. So I just wanted to pass. That's it. But with the practice and consistency, I got C1, C2. So yeah, that was a very nice thing. I was
Great.
happy.
Great. That's you really nailed it, Prab. When you got the
Thank you.
score of C1 in reading, C1 in writing, and C1 in speaking, and C2 in listening, that was really, really awesome. So, did you
Thank you. Thank
ever
you.
did you ever imagine that one day you would achieve C1 in reading, writing, speaking, and then C2 in listening? Did you ever
Not
imagine
at all.
this?
Not at all. I would say I never ever imagined that I would attain this level. I only wanted to pass. That was my ultimate goal. For sure, I wanted to learn a language too, but my I wanted to do smart work so that I'm only done with the exam requirements. That's it. But I never imagined that I would attain this level. And I won't say that it was very easy to do in a day or night. Like Rome was not built in a day.
Yes.
It literally took so many hours, sleepless nights, hard work with full-time job. I had to do a lot of sacrifices. There was no social life. There was no gatherings, no outings, nothing. It was just studying and working. So with passage of time, I built that level. It was it was a lot of hard work. I won't say it just happened. I had to put in little by little every single day. And even in my brain right now, French is going on. So when I say little by little, of your état mesure is coming up. So yeah, I still have to come back to the English zone because I was so much into the French environment that everything around me, the word, if anything I'm thinking about, it's going to come in French before English. So I was so much involved in that, and I started loving the language. You don't have to be harsh on yourself that you just have to study, just enjoy the process is gonna be a little bit hard, and you have to keep on motivating yourself to get that level. But I did not imagine that I would attain that level, especially in listening, because listening last 20 to 40 questions, they are kind of hard. They are hard nut to crack. But I would say 30 to 40, they are also as easy if you are focused. They're just like 30 to 40 seconds audio, but if you're focused, then you're gonna get it, because it's just one sentence that it's gonna say the answer in that audio, and if that is gone, you can't answer the thing. So yeah, I would say, yeah, it was all the hard work, and I did not imagine this level at all. There's no B2 or something, it's all C. So yeah, very happy, very happy.
So looking back at your days for A1 days when you just simply joined School of French Language. So what was your biggest challenge? What were your biggest challenge you faced as a beginner at the A1 level? Since you started with us A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2.
Mhm.
Huh? So what was your biggest challenge at A1 level of your journey?
I would say everything was new. That was the biggest challenge. Although we can relate a lot of words and also the verbs with English, but learning everything from scratch was not easy. You had to recall it every single day. You had to revise every single day. That was very hard. And the sentence framing was very difficult for me in writing in the beginning. So I had to practice lot of exercises in order to learn those verbs, similar verbs, their pronunciation. I think pronunciation was not that hard for me. I'm easily adaptable to pronunciations and how to pronounce a word. But in order to memorize everything, because base was very important, and if I didn't have that base, everything would be hard. So learning everything, make sure that I knew every verb, so that, because at A1 level they're going to be very basic verbs, danser, parler, manger, they're going to be very basic. But when you're going to A2, B1, and especially B2, you're going to face many new verbs, because you have to learn many synonyms. You make sure that you know different meaning to the same word. So that was very hard for me to learn everything from scratch. Beginning was hard for sure, but when I kept on reading, revising, it became easy.
It became easy. So you mean to say repetition is the key that we always used to talk in the class. The repetition is the key.
Repetition and consistency. Yeah, you're gonna have those days, oh my god, it's not happening, why I'm not able to remember, but somewhere or the other in the brain it is building up.
Hmm.
Just keep going. Don't
Great.
lose hope.
Great.
Don't
Great.
lose hope.
Great. So can you walk us with your
Yeah.
journey from A1 to C2? Can you walk us with the journey of A1 to C2, and what did your study routine look like?
I would say it depended on the level. So as the level kept on going up, I had to give more time. At A1, it's all very basic. You can revise or learn while going to work, coming back, or even at work at times. Depends on the work as well. But as your level keeps on going up, you need to put in more efforts. You need to give more time. And I feel like when you have crossed those basic levels, A1 or A2, B1 and B2 might be easy for you, because now you know how to read a line. Now you know you can understand that basic thing. Now you only have to go to the advanced level.
So did
Basic is done.
Hmm.
Basic is the most, I think basic would be the most difficult thing. When you have developed that thing, you can understand a line, you can speak a simple sentence. So that will be very easy when you're going up and up. It's only a little bit more effort.
Mhm. Mhm. Mm.
And my routine, I would say, my I usually had the evenings. So my full time is all evening job. So in the morning, I made sure that I woke up early to put in 3 to 4 hours while I was closer to my exam. I made sure I put in 3 to 4 hours. There were days I couldn't do it. I still remember, and I used to regret. Oh my God, I couldn't wake up. I could have studied because I had set hours, at least 4 hours and 1 hour to did. I made sure I was done with one writing of part A, part B in the morning so that I can analyze it during work,
Mm-hmm.
what were my mistakes,
Mm-hmm.
and made sure I don't repeat them the next day.
Mm-hmm.
I made sure I did one listening every day, and so basically I practiced all the mocks in the morning when I was closer to the exam,
Mm-hmm.
and I did the analysis while coming back or going to work or at work
Mm-hmm.
because I could find a bit of time at work to
Mm. To
study, so
study.
that helped a little. Yeah,
Great, great. So
yeah,
foundations. So strong foundations, you say, is the key to success, huh?
very important,
Mm.
very important.
So,
Yeah.
what role did School of French Language and its teachers play in help you reach to this level, right from the foundation till the peak C2? So, what role did you feel that the School of French Language and its teacher play in helping you reach here?
Firstly, I would like to thank to all the teachers that had put in so much effort, not only in me, they are putting in everybody. And then the role comes of the student, how the student is going to respond. Teacher is helpful towards all the students. All the students are like their children. They are going to teach in the same way. It depends on how you are going to reciprocate to that learning. Are you doing the homeworks? Are you revising what homework they gave? Are you revising every day what kind of work they have told you so that the next class becomes easy for you? That helps a lot. And moreover, I would say, firstly, I didn't have any level. Today, if I can speak at that C1 level French, it's all because of School of French Language. I still remember the day I would like to share with you. I still remember the day I found out about School of French Language on Google
Mhm.
because of the very amazing reviews that you guys have. I wanted to join your institute because firstly the reviews were amazing. Then I had my first mock class with you.
Mhm.
The way you explained how you're gonna say a, b, c, that was like, okay, this is interesting. And how the professor is teaching, that's another way,
Mhm.
of teaching and making the language more interesting.
Mhm.
So that was the time I would say that I knew that I wanted to join School of French Language, start learning with them. I trusted them. They trusted in me too. I trusted all the resources you guys gave me. Your B1, B2 level books are amazing. Cosmopolitan, Alter Ego, they are one of the best books. The sources that you provide, they're very good. Because as you say, once you're done with the sources, then go out.
Yeah.
So I made sure that B1, B2, even A1, A2. A1, A2 is mostly like basic. Teachers are also Riti ma'am and even you. They're teaching in class, days of the week, days of the, months and names, colors. So those are basically taught in class as well. So you can make the notes out of them. But when it comes to B1, B2, you make sure y- go through all the readings. You listen to the listenings of B1 like 100 times. The time, the moment when you understand each and every word, that is the time you need to go out of that source. Because until unless you're not going to train your brain with those words from outside source, if you listen to the same word, you're not going to comprehend what the meaning is until unless okay, now I know, now I'm comfortable with these words, these lines, and then I move outside. So the contents, the sources were amazing, the classes were amazing. You guys put in 1 hour to 1.5 hour class in the beginning, and the class timings, the duration goes up and up for 2 hours even. when you know that this is the, if you're talking about subjunctive conditional, I have to complete the thing, then I need to put in some examples, and then I want ki students also, they give some examples to us, so there's an interactive session. That was one of the best parts. I was excited every class, every day to join the class because I knew something new I would learn. I knew I would be able to showcase what I learned yesterday. So I'm a person who's very interactive. I want to make sure that the teacher feels I'm in the class.
Yes.
So yeah, everything about School of French Language has been amazing. The students in class, the number is not even that great. You have distributed the sessions in a following way that the teacher can focus on every student, not just like they're speaking and they don't know what is happening. Is the student listening even? They make sure every student is present in between the classes. Okay, you got this if you have this problem. So and while asking examples, you made sure, okay, you ask examples to every student so that they know, okay, my turn is coming. I need to memorize, I need to learn, I need to understand what is taught in the class. So yeah.
Great, great. So, which teaching method or activity helped you improve the most during your preparation?
Hmm. I would say small activities were given in class. Like if we are doing speaking, you used to give a small topic and we need to prepare it for the following day. So we had to speak it in front of you, and it was a bit hard. Every student was very conscious when it comes to speaking with you because you have a very upper level of speaking, and the way you deal with the students, they become a little bit conscious. So you used to give beforehand while we were in our beginning sessions of speaking, because you can't speak in just A1 level. So when we came to B1, B1 plus level, when we were just in the process of speaking, you used to give us small levels, small topics, so that we prepare the following day and we speak the next day. In that way, we started speaking little by little. You used to tell us that you need to complete this much writing so that you send us and we check it up for you. That was another thing, and that helped my writing too. I would say writing every day was very important, and every topic was taught in a very beautiful manner. It was structured in a way. You guys had those PDFs, I still remember, about the verbs and also the tenses. Preeti ma'am taught us in B1 level about the subjunctive and conditional. It was amazing lesson, and we covered entire structures about subjunctive. What possible ways are there to use subjunctive? Every single detail was covered by her, and it was a beautiful lesson. I still remember that class today. So
Great,
yeah.
great, great. And I still remember you used to say that, Sir, सारा कुछ आंदा मैनू, but मेरे को बोलिया नहीं जाता. That sentence of yours is still in my mind. And आज देखो
I
तुसी,
still remember.
आज तुसी
Yeah.
C1 और बिल्कुल prompt now you are saying कि पहले मेरे को French आंदी है, then English और कुछ मैं बोल पानी है. So,
Yeah, sir. Oh, I guess I would say first and last dance. See, that was the first and the last scolding you gave me. I knew that day, no, I have to do. I have to put in more efforts so that if I know, then I should be able to speak. You know,
yeah.
if I know, if it's in my brain, then I need to speak that. It should come in. So, yeah.
Yeah, you really nailed it from that day. I still remember from that day when you said, and I said that you have to do it, you have to speak, you know
I
everything now,
started
put in
picking
the
up.
efforts
Yeah,
in,
no.
and then you
Yeah.
started
I
picking up the
knew
efforts.
Gurpreet sir is listening. Yeah, I need to do my best. I don't want another scolding. So
Good. So sometimes that also works. Now you see,
yeah.
sometimes the storytelling also works. Yeah.
No, that's important.
Mhm.
That's very important because that helps you grow. If you know that nobody is watching, nobody cares about you, okay, you're gonna go on your pace, let me see, ho jayega, dekh lenge.
Hmm.
But when you know that teacher is watching you, teacher is concerned about you, you're gonna do better. And you know that you have to prove the teacher and also to your own conscious. So wo fir, it comes to your thing. No, now I have to nail it.
Great. And that's what you did. You nailed it. You simply nailed it, Prabhu. You simply nailed it. Bravo. Bravo to you. So when you
Thank you.
decide to take the TEF exam, and how did you prepare specifically for it, the TEF exam? I mean, the classes were
Mm-hmm.
there, preparation for TEF. Now you
Mm-hmm.
have covered up all from basics. You have reached to a level now. So what
Mm-hmm.
specific was there? Because students might like to know about it, that how to prepare in those crucial few moments before the exams.
I would say when I was closer to the exam, your B2 plus TEF thing helped a lot.
Okay.
So what we used to do, we used to do one day B2 because we were studying B2,
Hmm.
and next day we were doing TEF.
Yes.
So that helped that we were building B2 at the same time we are working on TEF too. So that helped a lot because we knew that we are focusing on how to answer the questions at the same time we were building up our level for B2.
Right.
And and you told us, you highlighted that thing that every article you read, you understand, make sure next day your article should be 5% or 8% difficult than the previous one,
Yes.
so that you keep on building little by little. And at the same time we were answering questions in the TEF class.
Yeah.
So we were doing B2 at the same time we were answering the B2 questions in the next day class. So we knew that how we are learning and then we are challenging our brain the next day. So those, I guess, the B2 plus TEF sessions helped a lot too. And very end, close to the exam, make sure that we practice a bit of mock tests.
Mhm.
Because B2 plus TEF is also okay, but at the same time you need to put yourself in that 40 minutes timing, 60 minutes timing, and you need to answer those 40 questions. So you are under that exam pressure and you know how you're going to do it.
Yeah.
So वो भी बहुत important है. Yeah,
Right.
that is also
That
very
has
important.
helped. That has helped you. So how you strategize that time? कि 40 में 1 घंटे में 40 questions answer करने हैं. How was that? And how in the class preparation it helped you?
सर पहले तो it was very hard, to be very honest. And first में it is gonna be hard.
Hmm.
I was not able to even look into the 30 to 40 questions in reading.
Mhm.
देखे भी नहीं जाते थे वो, बहुत मुश्किल से I was able to complete 1 to 30.
Hmm.
Because you don't have those strategies in the very beginning, you build up with time.
Hmm.
You get those trainings in the TEF sessions
Hmm.
with the passage of time.
Hmm.
तो 30 to 40 बहुत hard लगते थे पहले. I wasn't able to understand anything.
Hmm.
But then when I involved myself more into the TEF sessions, I got to know the strategies. We
Mhm.
timings manage कैसे करनी है.
Hmm. Mhm.
I still remember the day when you told us we itne seconds we need to give to the first 2 3 questions, itne minutes we need to give to the further questions,
Mhm.
and further on SASC you need to distribute the time. Last May 30 to 40, make sure you only give 6 minutes. You should have 6 minutes to every questions. So that was very helpful at the same time. The time management with passage of time, wo seekhi, strategies you gave us, that how in the first 5 questions you only need to look for the vocab, that what is this article talking about or what is this affiche talking about, this poster is talking about. So words देख के okay vegetables है, legume को लेके है, so legume mugs पे click करते हैं.
Mhm.
So वो first 5 questions ऐसे करने, strategies बहुत help की.
Hmm.
We how in the last 30 to 40 questions you don't need to understand the passage. I
Hmm.
still remember you told first
Hmm.
and last paragraph, make sure you read those
Hmm.
and you get the main comprehension of the article. Who is talking, to whom they are talking, what is the problem, what is the solution. only the crux is important. They are going to put more synonyms to make the text look more
Yeah.
complex and hard. But what you need is only stay focused on what you want in that passage,
Yeah.
nothing else. Others is just waste of time. They want to trick you. They want you to get puzzled at that time. Okay, तो आ नहीं रहा इतना बड़ा, and they are gonna give you बड़ा सा passage. वो बहुत बड़ा लगेगा थानू at that time.
Yeah.
But you need to know the okay, if the article is talking about John Smith, तो आपको article में you need to go to John
John
Smith only.
Smith. Yeah.
फिर
Yeah.
ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉੱਥੇ ही जाके ਲੱਭो. You don't need to go otherwise. उसका friend क्या कर रहा है, उसका भाई बहन कैसे, you don't need to talk about that.
Great.
So just go to the main point, and there are some direct, indirect questions. I mean, there are a lot of strategies I still remember. तो वो तो फिर classes में पता लगेंगी, you
Good,
know.
good. So all those strategies and things that we did that helped you out in reaching to this level. Great. And
Mhm.
in TEF module, what was the most challenging thing for you? Which was the most challenging module? Was it speaking, listening, reading, writing? And what was the challenge?
Sir, I think age which say I don't even have to think about it. Writing was the most
Most.
difficult.
Yeah.
Even writing, I would say in English at times when we come to, it was a bit hard because they
Mm,
have a structure and how you do even in IELTS. But I did it even in IELTS. It was a good one this time. But writing was the hardest part for me. It was very difficult for me in the beginning. But I remember I used to cry every single day. Oh my God, coherence नहीं आ रही है. English में translation करके लिख रही हूँ.
mm,
Why it is not happening? When it's gonna happen? Crying after that, just getting demotivated, mood off हो जाना है. Everything.
mhm,
बहुत कुछ हुआ है.
mhm,
But I made sure that I wrote every single day,
mm,
even though I
mm.
made sure that I used to force myself. ਜਿਵੇਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਨੂੰ ਜ਼ਹਿਰ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਸੀ. I would like to use that line even.
Yeah.
ਮੈਨੂੰ writing ਜ਼ਹਿਰ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਸੀ ਕਿੱਥੇ. But I was harsh on myself here.
Yes. Yes.
I used to write. I made sure I only have my morning. Evening I'm gonna work, and at
Mm,
work I can't concentrate because it's not English. भी ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਰਾਮ ਨਾਲ ਲਿਖ ਲੋਗੇ. You
mm.
still need to focus, and you're learning.
Yeah.
So I made sure मैं सवेरे ਇੱਕ um part A, part B, I wrote every single day. Even though I know कि गलतियां हो रही हैं, and there were many mistakes in the beginning, many mistakes. But I wrote in the morning. I made sure that I analyze in the evening. गलतियां अपनियां लिख लेनियां. I made these many mistakes, and part A these many mistakes, part B these many mistakes. So next day I made sure I don't make those mistakes, but new mistakes,
Mhm.
so that I still make mistakes and I'm still learning, but not the previous ones. They after after a lot of writings, I would say I wrote like more than 200 writings, even more than that. I don't even remember now.
Yes,
I have
yes,
completed books and samples now. With passage of time, you get hold on to the tricks also, that
yes.
you need to use these lines. You need to change the vocabulary according to the topic, sujet, and then it's all good. So I knew that now it's the time to do smart work. I
Hmm.
did a lot of hard work. With
Yes,
that, I got to know how I need to know,
yes,
how I need to do the smart work.
yeah.
So I knew, okay, I need to do this to get this. So I wrote a lot of articles, then I got those tricks which I developed by my own self. Okay, this is gonna help me.
Yeah.
So with passage of time, close to the exam, those were very helpful. And when I took it, okay, this is now completely TEF certified format that I made. So with passage of time, it's not gonna happen in a day for sure.
Yeah.
Lot of mistakes were there. SES coherence was not there. English translations were there. But when I got hold on into the language, that helped me a lot. And I would like to share a book that helped me too. It was Rastan's writing book. Part A won't be that similar to the Part A examination type of we get. It's mostly about the stories we get in Part A. But in Rustan's book is just general. But for vocabulary is good if you want to read for Part A. Part B is excellently and beautifully written.
Mhm.
Just pick up the formats, the beginning sentences, learn the vocab from there, very nicely written, and you'll get to know how you need to write, how you can just change the vocabulary with those sentences and still be coherent at the same time related to the topic.
Mm.
So I made sure that I read 10 to 15 part B topics every day and writing one at the same
One
time,
at the same time.
so that I copied. Yeah, so I made sure that I copied every single day one or two sentences. I made sure all the three arguments first had the beginning, then I need to explain what my beginning line is about. I made sure I wrote Salwa Sandaj, par example or something with an example. So all my three arguments had an example,
Mm.
and then aussi or par conséquent, and then I just concluded that this is what my argument wants to
Great,
say.
great. I still
So
remember.
that came with passage of time, and yeah, and how it developed, I don't even know. It was all happening. So that all happened,
See,
you
we
know,
are consistent
with
now.
passage
We
of
are
time.
consistent. We are doing things. You writing it down. You getting it checked. I still remember the morning when I used to wake up. I used to have one article from
Yeah,
Prab. Please check this. So that is the thing. I mean, you were so consistent there. You were doing things very, very consistently,
yeah, yeah,
Prab, and that consistency always pays. That always pays.
yeah.
And it's your consistency, your hard work that
Thank
at
you.
night you used to write so much. And in the morning when I used to wake up,
Yeah,
I always used to have a message from your side, please check my writing.
yeah.
And that really
Because
has
I
helped.
knew, sir, that if all the three modules are passed, what if writing is left then?
Yeah.
I knew my weakness. I need to work on that weakness, and nobody is going to come and write down for me in
Yes.
the exam. I only need to write down, I
Yes.
only need to understand, okay, what the statement is. If I don't even understand the statement, that's another point of view. So you need to read again at the same time.
Yes.
So while reading Rastan, I built my vocabulary. I increased my level of reading, and
Mm-hmm.
at the same time I was doing the
Mm-hmm.
writing.
Correct.
So that helped all the modules.
Great. Great. That's so nice. That's so nice. And what
Yeah,
strategy you use for C2? You got C2 in listening. You really nailed it. So what was it? How you got that C2 in
I would
listening?
I would love to share this listening thing as well. After a long period of time, after many months of B1 and getting in B2 plus TEF, um, I I got hold on listening. I started liking to the audios.
Mm-hmm.
I started watching film. I still remember I started with Emily in Paris.
Mm-hmm.
So that wasn't that I could comprehend all the words and the listenings and the talkings. But when I took this attempt, that was where I got C2. I was doing Young Sheldon, and that was all in French. I
Mm-hmm.
could understand every single detail they're talking about, and it was better than in English. So
Mm-hmm.
there were some words that I couldn't understand. So I used to just put the audio in English so that I quickly understand, because I still need to understand what they're talking about,
Yeah.
and I have interest in the serial. So I couldn't even understand the English thing. So it was better for me to understand in French than in English, because I was so much loving it.
Great.
And moreover, I got hold on to With Milia the Waza. It is on
Mm.
RFE.
Rafi, yes.
So that was one of my favorite episodes. I used to listen to every single day while
Très
going
bien.
to work. I
Très
was
bien.
excited.
Très
Someday
bien.
they're talking about women,
Yeah.
someday they're talking about les enfants, about their schooling, something is happening about Airbnbs. One day it was all about Airbnbs. I was excited. Okay, Airbnbs is taking control over the hotels now.
Yeah.
So every day the topic was nice. I started to understand, and I wanted to hear about the témoignage, testimonials they used to
Yes.
do with the
Yes.
people as well.
People
Okay,
are
what
going.
the point of view is there?
Mm.
From Cameroon, people are gonna
Mm.
talk. From even Paris, people were there who were talking to them. So I would say Rafi ka wo jo channel tha with Milia
With
Devozan, that
Milena
was
was
my favorite.
great. Yeah.
That was very good.
Oui, Milena Forza, c'est excellent. C'est
C'est
excellent.
parfait,
C'est
oui.
parfait.
C'est vraiment
Yes.
extraordinaire.
Ouais. Ouais. Great.
way.
Great. Wonderful. So, uh, if someone is currently at A1 level, huh? Someone is at currently A1 and thinks of
Mhm.
achieving C1, is it impossible? What would you like to tell them from A1? The person is in A1 and wants to achieve C1. What is it that you would like to tell them?
I would say it is not at all impossible. It is completely possible if you start loving the language little by little. And there should also be one mindset that you have to do one or the other way. You have to do. Make sure you have a goal pasted in your room, some or the other point. When you wake up, you see. I still have it right there.
So the goal
मैं
setting
मैंने
helped you,
उतार
huh?
Yeah.
The goal setting
मैंने
strategy helped
उतारे
you.
नहीं है journal.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
So you need to be motivated,
Mm.
and you know that after a certain point, it is going to happen. Trust the process. Stay. Have faith in yourself. You know that if you're putting in efforts, it is happening somewhat the other way. After A1, A2, just keep on going slowly, little by little. And with all the professors that you guys are, the way you teach, you're so kind, so polite. Even the way you are teaching to the students is not that harsh. They can learn in a friendly environment. So that will help too. Just keep on doing it little by little. Every single day we had doubts. We knew we can talk about that topic or any problem the next day, and it can be resolved. If all the problems are resolved, there is somebody like a great person, like a mentor. If the person is there to talk to you, okay, you weren't able to do this thing. If you know, okay, if I wasn't able to do this thing, next day I can talk to my professor, my teacher, Riti ma'am or Gurpit sir, that this was the problem and he can resolve it. So at least try, that will help too. And if you have problems, means you are trying. You need to have problems
Yeah.
in order to try.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
that's very important.
Yeah.
If you don't think, if you're like comfortable, we okay, dekh lange, ho jayega,
Mm.
you need to get out of that
Mm.
comfort zone.
Mm.
The time when you feel we hoy nahi hone
Mm.
diya, oh my god, that is the time when it is ਹੋਣਾ start ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ.
Start over.
ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਹੁਣ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਮਾਈਂਡ ਨੂੰ ਵਾਸਟ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਵੀ I need to go beyond that, ਤੇ beyond that ਕਰਨ ਲਈ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ time ਲੱਗੇਗਾ.
Yes.
Just be comfortable with yourself ਵੀ ਹਨਾ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ ਅਸੀਂ. Don't be too harsh on yourself. ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਂਦੀ ਜਮਾ, it's not your mother tongue.
Mm.
You are learning, so enjoy the learning.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Wonderful. So if you could go back and meet the A1 version of yours, A1 version of Prab, mm, on your very first day at the School of French Language, what advice would you give to yourself?
uh, I would say ki there were a lot of times when I lost the hope we I could do it. And I used to take a bit of break, then come back again. It was not like I just completely broke the link with the language, because I knew I have to do some or the other way. I was disciplined. I know, okay, you are hardworking, you can do it. But at times when I lost hope, okay, I cannot do this. This is very hard. I needed to tell myself that still you can do it. Just keep on going. I didn't know that I would get C1, C2 at that time, because it was just a starting, beginning process. Everything is so new. You are motivated some days, you are very demotivated the other days when some different topic comes and there are some words which are very different. Because in the beginning, you can relate to English a lot. There are so many words you can relate, and that helps you a lot at the same time. But when there are some words that came across, okay, ਇਹ ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਜਮਾ ਹੀ ਰਲਣ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੇ ਇੰਗਲਿਸ਼ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ, ਹੁਣ ਕੀ ਹੋਏਗਾ,
Mhm.
how I'm gonna learn them. So that was the point. I needed to tell myself, just do a bit more, keep on revising even every single day, keep on reading them, keep on giving the tests which you used to give. I I still remember we used to get those small A1.1, A1.2 tests, 20 to 25 marks ਦੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀਗੇ, and they
Mhm.
were fill in the blanks and the match. Those were kind of interesting. But in the beginning it was very hard ਕਿ ਹੁਣ ਇੰਗਲਿਸ਼ ਵਾਲੇ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਕਰ ਲਏ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ intelligent ਹੋ ਗਿਆ, ਪਰ ਹੁਣ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੋਰ ਮਿਨੋ cute and all that ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਆ ਗਈਆਂ ਉਹ ਹੁਣ ਕਿਤਨਾ ਯਾਦ ਕਰਾਂ ਮੈਂ।
Mhm. Mhm.
ਸੋ ਕੰਟਰੀਜ਼ ਦੇ ਨੇਮ ਬੜੇ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਹੋ ਜਾਣੇ ਵਿੱਚ it was very hard। ਮਤਲਬ ਉਹੀ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਨਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇਦਾਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਵੀ A1 A2 ਹੀ ਔਖਾ ਹੈ ਵੀ if you do those ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਲੈਂਗੁਏਜ ਤੇ
Love.
ਹੋਲਡ ਆ ਹੀ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ।
Yes.
ਹੁਣ
Yes.
ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਰ ਹੀ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ, ਤੁਸੀਂ
Yes.
ਬੇਸਿਕ ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਪੜ੍ਹ ਹੀ ਲੈਣਾ, ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬਸ ਹੌਲੀ ਹੌਲੀ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਅੱਗੇ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾਣਾ ਹੈ।
Yes.
ਸੋ
That's
A1 A2 if it's done nicely then ਉੱਤੇ ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਲੈ ਹੀ ਜਾਣਾ।
great.
Yeah,
So your key takeaway is that A1 A2 is the foundation that helped you raise this
very
high ranks.
important,
Yeah.
very important because ਮੈਨੂੰ I still remember ਮੇਰਾ masculine femina ਤੇ A2 ਤੱਕ ਬਹੁਤ weak ਰਿਹਾ।
Hmm.
After that I got this all-in-one grammar book।
Hmm.
It was
Hmm.
it's French book। ਮੈਂ
Hmm.
ਸਾਰੀ book ਉਹਦੀ ਮਹੀਨੇ ਚ ਖਤਮ ਕਰ ਲਈ ਸੀ। I was
Hmm.
so damn passionate ਕਿ ਮੈਨੂੰ
Hmm.
ਪਤਾ ਹੋਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਵੀ this is femina or this is
This is
masculine।
masculine. Hmm.
And then there was so much to learn from that book। ਮੇਰਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ speaking ਦਾ ਵੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧਿਆ because there are examples after every single tense।
Hmm.
So ਮੈਂ ਉਦੋਂ ਬੋਲਦੀ ਵੀ ਸੀਗੀ, I was speaking aloud so that I can comprehend, I
Hmm.
can speak on my own। There are so many different vocabs, so many different things। So मैं B1 B2 ਚ ਆ ਕੇ when I was writing very I would say every day I was very harsh on myself। Those were the point when I improved the masculine femina and yes there's a chord ਉਦੋਂ ਹੀ improve ਕੀਤੇ। So ਇਹ ਜੇ ਪਹਿਲੋਂ ਹੀ ਹੋ ਜਾਣ improve I think that would be
Left.
very easy when you are writing
Hmm.
at the upper
Fabulous.
level।
Great.
So help हो जाएगी थोड़ी।
Great.
Yeah,
Great. So why would you recommend School of French Language to students who are serious about achieving TEF Canada scores?
that is an excellent question। I think I was waiting for this one। School of French language, I think right now I developed very strong bond with you guys। I started from literally A0, that's where I started, and I am at the highest level। Okay,
Yes.
I'm very grateful for this all because of the teachers that are there in your institute। You, Gurpreet sir, Reeti ma'am. She was one of my favorites teachers too. The way she used to teach every single day. She gave us exercises when we were in our B1 level. We were doing subjunctive, conditional. The way she taught past tense, imparfait, and then pluscuparfait. We used to learn from stories. She used to give us stories, and next day we need to answer that this was the verb that is fitted in that particular passage। It was a very interesting class। The way she taught, the difference between these three verbs was amazing। After that, when I was closer to my exam, I would like to name Armal sir। He helped a lot। He's a very nice person। The way he teaches, he has improved my level in speaking। All credits to him। I still remember I only used to speak with him and practice a little at home, but all practicing was with Monsieur Armal।
Mhm.
So, firstly, the environment is very friendly। You can talk within the class, you know attendance is being taken, you know that you have to attend the class every single day। Moreover, the students are only about 10 to 15 maximum because there are many groups in your institute। You have created many different batches so that you guys give importance and attention to every student। Rest depends on the student, how the student is doing, right?
Mhm.
So I won't go out for some institutes where there are like 100 to 200 people in a class, and the professor doesn't know what is happening, the student doesn't know class ਚੱਲਣ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਹੀ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ।
Mhm.
That is not where it works. So I love the environment. I love how you guys are paying attention to every single student. You knew every twice a week or once a month, I would say, we used to get messages when we were in our B2 plus from your institute. Just let us know that which person has exam on which days, so we plan accordingly for you guys specifically, that you have the exam. We need to focus on you specifically. Okay, we are focusing on the entire class, but we give preference to you so that we know that you're A and we need to help you. We need to provide you with all the help. Even though we were practicing part A on the day because we were doing another module, Monsieur Armel made sure that for that particular student, we are doing part A and part B,
Yes.
so that the practice goes on. Still, other students are practicing too. So, everything about School of French Language, I'm very grateful that I started the journey with you. And that's literally from within the heart. I never thought at any point that I need to change the institute from scratch till C1 to C2 level. I wanted just to be connected with you because of all the support, all the still Sutiya is coming in my brain, not support is coming. All the support that you guys gave till the very end. Thank you so much, Gurpit sir. It was an amazing time with you. The bond we shared and created in all those months has been incredible. And now I'm officially graduating.
Yes.
So that's a different feeling.
Great,
Thank you
great,
so much.
great, Prab, great. That was really a wonderful journey, and it's really a proud moment for School of French Language to have a student like you, so hardworking, dedicated, devoted towards the studies, and never quitting. That was the best part of yours. That no matter what happens, I'm always there, and I will do the stuff. That helped a lot, and it was really uh, an incredible journey with you. And there were so many things while you were talking, that so many things of yours, your preparation, that was just
Right?
coming onto
Yeah.
my mind, that how we used to
Yeah.
work on that thing. And you see, it's really a proud moment for us to present to all that yes, there is the one. She started from zero and reached to C2 level,
I am
and it's from
I'm
this.
very happy. Yeah, that I came across you guys. Very grateful to God. You were the best people that came to my life and changed my life. That okay, now I can get my PR because of you guys. I still remember the time. I mean, I have lots of things to share. In A1 level, you used to make the classes so interactive. Okay, ਹੁਣ ਕੱਲ ਦਾ ਦਿਨ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪੜ ਸਕੋਗੇ ਫ੍ਰੈਂਚ ਨੂੰ ਕੱਲ ਦਾ ਦਿਨ something magical is going to happen. You will understand French. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨੰਬਰ ਸਮਝ ਸਕੋਗੇ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬੋਲ ਸਕੋਗੇ. And we were so excited. Okay, something magical is going to happen now that we'll be able to speak. We'll be able to. So we were excited to learn more, you know.
Great.
Very thankful and grateful. Such nice human beings and amazing journey.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Prab. And it's a wonderful journey, and we wish you the best in your life ahead. Your whatever you do, may God bless you with all the happiness, success, and prosperity. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much.
much. And
Thank
I'm
you so
very
much.
hopeful that this interview will go deep into the students' mind, and will go deep and will impact them, and look forward to
For
creating
sure,
more
for sure.
beautiful
Everybody can
results.
do this.
Yes.
Everybody can do this. It's just a bit of effort and time.
Yeah.
Just it's just a matter of in a year, we can say 12 months max, or maybe 14 months. It will happen. It will happen. Just don't worry. Keep going and you'll get it.
Great. Thank you so much, Prab, and wonderful. And such really, really, really very happy for you to clearing these exams and getting your PR and getting settled there in Canada. Great. Thank you so much, Prab. Thank you so much for taking time out